What's going on, y'all? This is Al G from Level 857's My Take, and we're doing an updated video on the 8Bitdo SN30 PRO Bluetooth Gamepad. Unfortunately, I have to make this video because I did a review and unboxing of this particular controller, and unbeknownst to me, 2 days ago, I went ahead and tried to play a game of Tetris, and went to go ahead and pair the controller to my Switch, and unfortunately it did not want to pair. It didn't even want to actually turn on or pair with anything. After a few minutes of fiddling with the controller to try to get it to pair to my Switch, it would actually hold the connection for only a few minutes and then it would just cut out. Then after some Google research, I found that there was a firmware update. I believe it was firmware 1.22, to which I had downloaded, plugged my controller in, followed all the instructions, and unfortunately my controller was bricked, rendering it unusable. So this right here, this is actually the replacement controller. I did buy it from Amazon. And what's nice about Amazon is they do have a wonderful return policy, so no questions asked. I went ahead and sent them the controller, and they actually next day aired a replacement controller, which is what you see here. And what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and walk through the process of actually updating this controller. And I'm going to go ahead and show you right now.
Alright, so what we want to do here is you want to log on to support.8bitdo.com, and what you're going to see right here is the manual page where you see all the different controllers, and you're going to see their manuals that you can actually download. But where you want to go to next is you're going to tap on this right here where it says firmware. Just click that tab. And as you can see, it's going to give you all of the firmware updates to every controller. And you can even see the update log right here. We got the SN30 Pro. So let's take a look at that here. We got the firmware version 1.22. And it says here to enhance the stability of the Bluetooth pairing. They actually fixed the crashing issue on the controller when charging. And it also will disconnect from Bluetooth connection when you're using the USB connection to your console of choice. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do. We're going to hit the download button. Alright, once you've downloaded and it's all complete, it's going to actually after you extract the folder, it's going to look a little bit like this. And as you can see, you see the DAT file right there, and then you'll see the updater file. So what you do is once you have that installed, which I'm going to do right now, give it permission, you're going to see this screen right here. Just follow the instructions, and it's basically going to tell you how to continue. And what you're going to do on the controller itself is going to hold, you're going to press and hold the L1 plus the R1 plus the start button to power on the controller. Once you see the LED on the top of the controller blink red, it's just going to keep blinking, then that means it's in a pairing mode, to which you're going to connect via USB to your computer. And once you do that, then you're going to click on the bottom here where it says USB update. You're going to go ahead and let that happen, and I'm going to go ahead and stop this video and then actually do it and see how that works out.
Okay, and we're back, and I went ahead and finally updated it. Fired on the controller, was actually able to connect fairly quickly. It's actually functioning perfectly, and that's pretty much it. Just a word of advice to anyone out there that's interested in this controller. I'm not exactly sure what happened to my controller, or if it was just a bad file. I don't even know if it was actually my computer, or I have no idea, but I'm not going to put any blame on the company itself. 8Bitdo does make really good stuff. This is a solid quality controller. I had lots of use with this controller. Love it. So I'm not going to put any blame on them. It's not really their fault. They did, however, send a replacement unit, which is awesome of them. They didn't have to do it. They took care of the shipping as well, so that's just something to note, to keep that in mind if you're looking to buy this controller. I do recommend that you check for the latest firmware updates. Make sure that your controller is updated, and you shouldn't have a problem, because right now it's working perfectly. So that being said, this is Al G. Make sure you check out our Twitch channel, as well as YouTube, where we actually post videos every day. Check out our podcast, which we do every other week, live on Twitch, and we do post that up on YouTube as well. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and also our Twitch, and that's pretty much it, guys. Peace.